G'day ladies and gentlemen, ScottyD here from the Australia's Tabletop Wargame Network, and welcome back for another South Pacific ITC Snapshot as we get to the business end of the 2024-25 ITC season. And it's going to be really exciting to look at how the back end of the season is coming to fruition for a lot of the players in the circuit, and to see a bit of movement as well in some of the different ranking areas, which is encouraging to see. But before we get into the actual meat and potatoes of the rankings, the tournaments that have occurred, tournaments that are coming up as we head into Adelaide Uprising, I just wanted to take a second to thank all of our YouTube supporters, whether you've been liking, commenting, or subscribing to the channel, and enjoying the content we're creating, or if you are a financial member of ours here on YouTube, whether you are at the $4.99 level or the $9.99 level, that you are supporting the network financially. If you aren't already, feel free to consider doing so. All of the perks are fulfilled via our Discord as well. We do have sub-specific channels for those who do support us on the various financial platforms that we have available for financial support towards us, and it just allows us to do more of the work that we do now, which is really great. But without further ado, let's jump into talking about the December 19th ITC South Pacific Snapshot. So we're going to first off look at the top 10 players for you guys. In first place, we've got Jason Horn from Victoria coming in at 1,205 points. In second place from New South Wales is Jordan McGregor sitting on 1,186 points. In third place is Peter Hatcliffe, I believe, from Victoria or South Australia, one of those two states, coming in at 1,130 points. In fourth place, we've got Josh Pope from South Australia coming in 1,121 points. In fifth place, we've got Alex Inglezos from New South Wales coming in 1,113 points. In sixth place, we've got Nathan Princey at 1,102 points. In seventh place, we've got Kyle Murray from South Australia coming in with 1,087 points. In eighth place from Victoria, we've got Reese Cunningham coming in at 1,085 points. In ninth place, we've got Ben Caraba from Victoria coming in at 1,065 points. And then in 10th place from New South Wales, we've got Pulse coming in at 1,058 points. So really there's not much that kind of separate the top two. So it's really between Jason Horn and Jordan McGregor currently for this season, with Pete Hatcliffe, Josh Pope, and Alex Inglezos are all within 20 points of each other, not too far away. You extend that to Nathan Princey, extends to 40 points. So it's really tight in that top six race, which is really encouraging. And then everyone else not too far behind as well, which is great to see as well. Next up, we come to the top 5 teams. All right, so in first place, we've got Chad Mack sitting on 2,021 points from New South Wales. In second place, we've got the Power Stances from South Australia sitting on 1,976 points. In third place is the Down Under 40k Factory team sitting on 1,902 points. In fourth place, we have got Lost in the Mail from South Australia coming in at 1,871 points. And then in fifth place from Queensland, we've got the Normal Blokes sitting on 1,832 points. So really great to see some tight teams races here. There's only about 50 points between first and second, and then there's about 70 points between second and third. Then there's about 30 points again between third and fourth, and then 40 points between fourth and fifth. So some nice spread there, which is really encouraging to see as we head into the back end of the season with the teams and how the teams rankings are going. Next up, we're going to jump into the faction rankings. Now, as per usual, if there are names in red or points in red, it means there have been changes to the top place player or their points. So in first place currently for all of the following factions, well done to each of you guys. For Adeptus Sororitas, Jordan McGregor is still in first place at 806 points. In first place for Adeptus Astartes or Space Marines is Dylan Cowan, who has increased his score slightly to 692 points. For Adeptus Custodes, we've got Nathan Stern sitting on 594 points. For Adeptus Mechanicus, it is Alex Inglezos sitting on 769 points. For Eldari, it's Brian Lakeland sitting on 696 points. For Ashton Militarum, it is still Bradley MC, but he has increased his score to 660 points. For Blood Angels, it is still Dylan Cowan as well on 670 773 points. For Chaos in general, it is Josh Pope sitting on 793 points. For Chaos Demons, we've got Jackson Flinter sitting on 584 points. For Chaos Knights, Alex Frisch has taken first place once again, sitting on 655 points. For Chaos Space Marines, Ben Cobra has taken first place here with 704 points. For Dark Angels, you've got Ben Reggett has taken first place here on 501 points. We've then got for Death Guard, Wade Stringer sitting on 687 points, increasing his lead there. Death Watch is still Jared Martin sitting on 276 points. It'll be interesting to see now that the Death Watch are back as a faction if any players are able to go after that in a short period of time. For Drakari, we have got Brian Lakeland, who is sitting on 696 points. We've then got for Gene Steel Cults, Peter Hatcliffe has still got the lead there, but he's increased it to 781 points. For Grey Knights, it's Leah Newell from South Australia coming in with 724 points. For Imperial Knights, it's Kyle Murray from South Australia sitting on 775 points. Leagues of Votan has actually got a new first place, which is Liam Stevens sitting on 663 points. For Necrons, Jason Horn has still got the first place spot there with 827 points, increasing his lead. We have then got Orcs is Mark Curana from South Australia sitting on 668 points. For Space Wolves, we've got Woody Woo, who has increased his lead to 686 points. Tau Empire is still Serena Mail, who has got first place with 655 points. Thousand Suns, Josh Pope has taken first spot here with 703 points. Tyranids is seeing Stuart Trainer take the top spot once again with 673 points there. And then World Leaders has got Nathan Princey still in top spot with 753 points, which is great to see there. Congratulations to everyone who has got a top spot for their faction. Really great work, and a lot of the guys who have got consistent scores up there, who have been up there month after month, well done for holding that top spot as well. And congratulations to everyone who has pipped someone else who has previously been in the top spot as well. Now, as per usual, we're going to jump into talking about a whole bunch of the November and December ITC tournaments that were attended. Now, as per usual, these are my best guesses at what ITC tournaments did occur. Same with the events that we're going to be talking about later in this video. They are my best guess. We still don't have an ITC calendar, which really sucks. I hope we get one next season. It's going to really make a major impact if we do. So first up, we've got the Risky Rollers Open that happened in Bulleen, Victoria on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of November. They had 46 players in attendance. First place was Reeks Cunningham going 8-0 with Adeptus Sororitas. In a second place is Ben Koroba from the Warplings coming in with Tyranids going 6 wins and 2 losses. We've then got Dean Simbeck coming in 3rd with World Leaders going 6 wins and 2 losses as well. Congratulations to each of you guys there. We've then got the South Australia 40k teams tournament that happened in Edwardstown, South Australia on the 2nd of November with 10 teams of 5 players in attendance. The Stance Revolution team came first with 2 wins and 1 draw. They were captained by Josh Engelke on Grey Knights. You have Aidan McCune on Chaos Space Marines, John O'Bishop on Tau Empire, Josh Pope on Thousand Suns, and Peter Hatcliffe on Gene Stealer Cult. So Pete Hatcliffe is South Australia, not Victoria. Good to know. We then had in second place the Yabby Hunters going 2 wins and 1 draw as well. They were captained by Mark Curana on Orcs. You had Charles Beanstead on Chaos Knights, James Beale on Space Marines, Josh Strathern on Chaos Space Marines, and Liam Fletcher on World Leaders. And then in third place, you had the Indomitable Phalanx that went 1 win, 2 draws. They were captained by Sam Young on Adeptus Sororitas, Lachlan Clenk on Tau Empire, Phil Wessels on Black Templars, Sam Marshall on Action Militarum, and Stephen McGregor on Chaos Space Marines. Well done to each of those teams. Then we've got the Western Sydney 40k 8-man teams tournament that we streamed here on the ATWN. It was up in Penrith, New South Wales on the 9th and 10th of November with 12 teams of 8 players in attendance. It was a phenomenal tournament, such a great one to be at. So in first place was the Horsemen. They were captained by Eric Lothurus to a 5-0 win. Eric was running Gene Stealer Coles. You had Alex Terrison on Adeptus Sororitas, Brian Lakeland on Drakari, Dave Kerr on Dark Angels, Jacob Warren on Chaos Space Marines, Josh McGowan on Adeptus Mechanicus, Josh Woods on Death Guard, and Michael House on Orcs. In second place with 4 wins and 1 loss was Rat Dog Taylor and the Freakies. They were captained by Pulse, running Gene Stealer Colts. They had Alex and Glazos on Tyranids, Arian Fanian on 1,000 Suns, Ben Cookies on Orcs, Kirby on Adeptus Mechanicus, Michael Rutkai on Leagues of Votan, Nathan Princey on World Leaders, and Woody Woo on Space Wolves. And then the team that was called the Judean People's Front went 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. They were captained by Greg McGinnity on Adeptus Sororitas. Casey Bryant was running Imperial Knights. Damian Ridgewell was running Dark Angels. Jordan McGregor was running Chaos Knights. Josh Hines on Tyranids, Matt Lane on Drakari, Sean Bauman on Leagues of Votan, and Tim Sunderland on Orcs. Congratulations to each of you guys going on the podium at that team's tournament. I was there. It was a cutthroat event. So really, really well done to each of you guys. We've then got the Warhammer 40K inaugural RTT that happened in Caboolture, Queensland on the 16th of November with 20 players in attendance. Aaron Gensch came in first with Adeptus Sororitas, going 3-0. Stephen Shanks came in second with Death Guard also going 3-0, and James Hampton came in third with Necrons going 2 wins and 1 loss there. We then had the Good Games Maitland November RTT happen in Maitland, New South Wales on the 16th of November with 8 players in attendance. York Sumter Johnson came in first with Death Guard going 3-0. Tim Wallace came in second going 2 wins and a loss with Ashram Eltarum, and Nathan Stone came in third going 2 wins and a loss with Adeptus Custodes as well. We've then got the Hobart GT that happened in Hobart, Tasmania on the 16th and 17th of November with 42 players in attendance. Nathan Princey from New South Wales took out first place with World Leaders going 5-0. Pulse took out second with Gene Silicotes going 4 wins and a loss. And then Shannon Butters coming in third with Drakari going 4 wins and a loss as well. And then they got the Down Under 40K Sydney RTT that happened in Francis Forest, New South Wales on the 16th of November with 16 players in attendance. John McGregor took out first place with Imperial Knights going 3-0. Ben Tinker came in second going 3-0 with Orcs. And then Alan Kelly Irvine, I believe is how you pronounce your name. Apologies, good sir. With Ashram Eltarum going 2 wins and 1 loss there. We then had the auspicious 2K competitive that happened in Unabah, Queensland on the 16th of November with 10 players in attendance. Lachlan Bakers came in first place with Leagues of Votan going 3-0. Jared Reese came in second with Necrons going 3-0. And Tyrell Rooston coming in third going 2 wins and a loss with Space Marines. We then have the ITA 40K 3-player teams tournament happening in Ipswich, Queensland on the 23rd and 24th of November with 10 teams of 3 players in attendance. TNA took out first place with 5-0. They were captained by Oliver Johnson on Gene Stealer Colts, Phil Dieters on Dark Angels, and Zach DeGlass on Eldari. Then Virtuous Veritas come in second with 4 wins and a loss. They were captained by Darren Utcher on Space Marines, David Truman on Death Guard, with Hamish Campbell also playing Chaos Space Marines. And then Brisbane Blades came in third with 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Captain Hugh Richardson came in with Tyranids, Gus Peters coming in with Blood Angels, and Liam Constable with Chaos Demons as well. Really well done to each of you guys. We've then got the Down Under 40K Beresfield November Doubles RTT, happened in Beresfield, New South Wales on the 17th of November with 13 teams of 2 players in attendance. In first place was Dutch Visa going 3-0, which was captained by Jordan Duchatel on Dark Angels, and Tyler Visa was playing Gene Stealer Colts. In second place was the Knights of Disrepute going 2 wins and a loss. They were captained by Ryan Duchatel on Chaos Knights, and Jake Maven was playing Imperial Knights. Then the Wednesday Night Boys 2/3 went 2 wins and a loss as well. They were captained by Tim Wallace on Ashram Eltarum and Tyson Deeks with Chaos Demons as well. We then have the Hobby Hub War Master Series number 24 RTT happened in Wollongong, Northern Territory on the 23rd of November with 20 players in attendance. Chris O'Neill came in first place with Death Guard going 3-0. Tyrell Rooston coming in second going 3-0 with Space Marines, and then Ken Brown with Adeptus Sororitas going 2 wins and a loss to come in third. We then have the Perth 40K GT that happened in Kelmscott, WA on the 23rd and 24th of November with 38 players in attendance. Callum German coming in first with Dark Angels going 6-0. Robert Horton coming in second going 4 wins and 2 draws with Tau Empire. And then Harrison Darge coming in third with 5 wins and a loss with Black Templars there as well. Then we have the tournament that I ran at the end of November, which was Gonghammer 2024, happened in Wollongong, New South Wales on the 30th of November, 1st of December. We had 66 players in attendance at the end. Nathan Prinzi took out first place with World Eaters going 5-0. John Bennett from the Normal Bloke came in second, going 5-0 with Blood Angels as well. And Jordan McGregor came in third, going 4 wins and a loss with Imperial Knights, which is great to see. Next up, we have the Good Games Maitland Invitational GT that happened in Maitland, New South Wales on the 30th of November, 1st of December with 12 players in attendance. Jack Blanche took out first place with Imperial Knights going 4-0. Simon Turner came in second with Orcs going 3 wins and a loss. And then Jorg Sumner Johnson coming in third with Chaos Demons going 3 wins and a loss as well. We then have HeroCon 2024 that happened in Campbell, ACT on the 30th of November and 1st of December as well, with 48 players in attendance. Joe Locke took out first place with Death Guard going 5-0. Second place was Jawad Stalwa with Chaos Demons going 4 wins and a loss. And then Rowan Kennett taking out third place with Tyranids going 4 wins and a loss there as well. We then have the Rat Trader Tournament number 27 that happened in Windaree, Victoria on the 7th of December with 11 players in attendance. Adam Camilleri took out first place with Imperial Knights going 3-0. Lachlan Morrison took out second, going 2 wins and a loss with Leagues of Votan. And then Ben Ashton coming in third with Adeptus Mechanicus going 2 wins and a loss as well. We then have the South Australia 40k Commissar Cup GT that happened in Edwardstown, South Australia on the 7th and 8th of December with 44 players in attendance. We have Peter Hatcliffe in first place with Gene Silicotes going 5-0. Jono Bishop coming in second going 4-1 with Tau Empire. And then Ben Reggett with Dark Angels coming in going 4-1 as well. Now, we do also have the Gaming Arena GT that happened in Coburg, North Victoria on the 7th and 8th of December with 22 players in attendance. Jason Horn was in first place going 4 wins and a loss with Gene Silicotes. Ben Karabar was in second going 4 wins and a loss with Chaos Space Marines. And Ed Askey coming in third with Gene Silicotes going 4 wins and a loss as well. We then have the Iron Halo Hobart GT that happened in Hobart, Tasmania on the 7th and 8th of December with 23 players in attendance. James Stewart took out first place going 4 wins and a draw with Gene Silicotes. Tyler Walsh came in second with Necrons going 4-1. And then Adam Douglas coming in third with Orcs going 4-1 as well. We then have got the Risky Rollers Annual 2024 40k RTT that was happening in Coburg, North Victoria on the 12th of December with 28 players attending. Lachlan Booth came in first place going 3-0. Unfortunately, I don't have a faction there for any of these guys actually. We have Erina Bennett coming in second going 3-0 and Liam Stevens also going 3-0 as well. Congratulations to each of you guys. And then we have the ACT 40k Team Series that happened for December 2024 in Mitchell, ACT, held at Jolt Games, my old game store, which is a beautiful place to hang out and play some great 40k if you're in the ACT. On the 14th and 15th of December with 8 teams of 5 players in attendance. First place was Jody and the Pussycats going 5-0. They were captained by Alex and Glezos on Tyranids, Dan Sherry on Grey Knights, Greg McGinnity on Eldari, Jordan McGregor on Chaos Knights, and Josh Brody on Emperor's Children. Really stacked team there from New South Wales. In second place, you've got the Canberra Narrative Gaming Champions 2024. They went 4 wins and a loss. They were captained by Dale Mann on Eldari. They had Cody Howden on Grey Knights, Jack Willoughby on Necrons, Joe Locke on Death Guard, and Tyler Hand on Chaos Demons. Then you had in third place the Pink Prancing Ponies going 4 wins and a loss as well. Another New South Wales team. They were captained by Eva Urso on World Eaters. Joseph Khan was running Gene Stealer Colts. Nathan Bugman was running Chaos Space Marines. Peter O'Neill was running Chaos Demons. And Zach Futura was running Thousand Suns there as well. Congratulations to everyone who has participated in the event in the past month or so. It's great to see everyone up top. A lot of teams events and a lot of singles events, which is phenomenal to see. I love seeing that diversity across all of the events as well, and it's awesome to see a lot of 40k being played as we head into the back end of the season as well, which likely contributed to a lot of players' scores being increased and players getting higher rankings and such as well, which is great to see. Now, before we jump into talking about some of the final events you can get potential ITC points at for the rest of the season, I want to thank everyone who does financially support us here at the HWN, whether you're a Twitch sub, Ko-Fi member, or YouTube YouTube sub. You guys who do financially support us, it really do help further what we were able to do in terms of our tournament coverage and content creation around the Australian Warhammer 40k tournament scene and such as well, and it's really greatly appreciated by you guys. And if you guys weren't financially supporting us, we wouldn't have been able to do as much as we have this year as well. So really do appreciate you guys. And if you do want to become a YouTube member, I did mention that earlier on, but if you prefer Ko-Fi, Ko-Fi does have the same tier levels, or if you want to use your Amazon Prime over on Twitch for free and use those Bezo bucks, make sure they're not going to waste, feel free to do so to support the ATWN. All right, let's jump into talking about the upcoming potential ITC tournaments for December and January, as we are about halfway through December at this point. We've got the Down Under 40k Sydney December RTT happening this weekend in Frenchs Forest, New South Wales. They are already sold out with 30 players in attendance, which is absolutely phenomenal. Then we have got Exterminatus 10, the Big Ben 10, happening in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales on the 11th and 12th of January. Quite a big gap in terms of events between now and then. With 73 players currently signed up, there are 27 tickets left available for that. Make sure to check out the Facebook page as well as BCP, because BCP is not a good indicator. The paid list is on Facebook, so make sure to check that out for the Exterminatus guys. Unfortunately, we won't be there this year. Just couldn't get it lined up with schedules and such as well, which sucks. I love Exterminatus and the event the guys put on there at the Wagga Wagga RSL. It's a great event, so if you can, make sure to head down for that one. We've then got the Western Sydney 40k RTT happening in Penrith, New South Wales on the 11th of January. 14 players in attendance with 16 tickets still available. We've then got the Auspicious Open happening in Cranbrook, Queensland on the 11th and 12th of January. 2 players currently signed up. There's still 30 tickets available if you are keen to go and participate in any of the Auspicious events. Auspicious Open is probably the one to jump on as well. Then we've got the Gladiator Gaming January Teams Tournament happening in Loganholme, Queensland on the 18th and 19th of January. There are 22 teams and 6 players in attendance. It is sold out already. So if you have already jumped on the team for that one, good luck. Hope you all have a great time up there. Playing there. I know Josh McGowan and the Gladiator Gaming guys put on some phenomenal teams events, which is really great to see. We've then got the Good Games Top Ride RTT happening in Ryde, New South Wales on the 18th of January. 9 players are currently attending with 11 tickets available if you are in the Northern Sydney area and you want to jump into another RTT. Before Uprising, that could be one to head over to. We've then got the Good Games Maitland RTT happening in Maitland, New South Wales on the 18th of January. 2 players currently signed up with 22 tickets left available for that one as well. We've then got the Game Shed War Master Season 2 RTT number 1 happening in Wollongong, Northern Territory on the 18th of January. Currently 6 players are signed up with 12 tickets left available. So if you're in the area, make sure to support your local game store up in the Northern Territory and get in some great RTT action. We have then got the Down Under 40k January Beresfield Carlos Fundraiser RTT in Beresfield, New South Wales on the 19th of January. 30 players signed up. It's sold out, which is great to see. For those who don't know Carlos, he's one of the pillars of the Maitland 40k scene. I've known him for a number of years. Really nice guy. So they're just raising some funds to help out with some medical stuff that he's going through at the moment. So really great to see there. Really appreciate that from the Down Under 40 crew locally as well. And then last but not least, we've got Uprising Adelaide for 2025 happening in Highbury, South Australia on the 25th to the 27th of January. I believe the capacity is 200 players. There's only a handful of tickets left. If you're looking to sign up, I would do so sooner rather than later. And I will be traveling across once again to be live streaming it here on the ATWN for your guys' enjoyment. I know you guys thoroughly enjoyed watching it last year, and I'm keen to bring you the coverage, hopefully both on Twitch and YouTube. We'll see how that all goes over there. Going to be a really great weekend and really looking forward to it. But ladies and gentlemen, that kind of wraps us up for the December ITC South Pacific Snapshot, the second last snapshot for the 2024-25 season. The last one is going to be when we do the tournament preview for Uprising Adelaide as well. It has been so good to see the ebb and the flow over the season, seeing some great names up there, and to see some great diversity across all of the different states and territories being represented, not just in the top 10 or the teams, but also in the individual faction rankings as well. Now, if you do enjoy the content we create here on the ATWN YouTube, feel free to leave us with a comment down below, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you want to catch more of our content and be notified as to when we are releasing more videos, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you're able to be notified as to when we are releasing more content here on the network. If you do want to catch us on a weekly basis, hang out with myself as I do hobbying sessions, we do tournament previews and tournament coverage as well, feel free to head over to Twitch where you can catch us at the Australis TWN Twitch channel. Drop a follow over there and you can hang out. We keep up to date with all the 40k news, new releases, balanced starter slates, all that kind of conversation we do live over there as we do some hobbying. We hang out, we chat and have some great fun over there as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the South Pacific ITC Snapshot for December. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I've been ScottyD and I'll catch you in the next one.